Michael here. Today my son has a ski trip with his school, so I told him I'd tag along. I snowboard. I think that's what he's going to be doing. I haven't snowboarded in about 14 years, except for once. And I did about 10 years ago, hit my head, lost 4 years of memory. I don't even know what I did. So anyways, I hope I'm bring y'all along for the ride. It's going to be a good time, and it might get a little crazy too because I don't have any limits. So hopefully I go home with the rest of my memory that I got. So I hope y'all enjoy. Here we go. What are you doing today, son?
Skiing.
Skiing? Yeah, are you excited?
Yes.
All right.
Ah!
Get it back. Get it out of your face.
I can't do this. I'm cooked.
Well, I ate shit the last run being stupid. So we got a lot more of that to come. Ah! Yes! How you doing, Riley? I only wrecked once.
So far.
So far, yeah. You doing good, son?
Riley's doing great.
Awesome.
Point your skis at me.
All right, you have fun.
How many times do we do this?
Until you don't fall at all.
I haven't
And then
fell.
until you can walk
I
up here.
fell right there.
No. Love you.
Getting up this thing is the hard part.
It always is.
Oh, I hope you got that on video, but the chair hit me in the back.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, little kids on that, that's dangerous. Now some bitch is moving. I like the new ones where they come and they drop
slow
off
down.
and they slow down, pick up.
Yeah.
Well, here we are at the top. Try not to wreck. You ready? I didn't make it. Hurts to fall at 36. Redeemed myself on that one. Definitely hurting from that last one. And these goggles. Way too dark lens. And I didn't bring the other one, so it's like snowboarding in the dark. That was fun. You got it. Get some water or something, huh? Together. There you go. My son right up there, boy, he's just having a heck of a time. A little natural at skiing, so that's awesome. Now we can come over, have a good time, and bring Noah, Maya, and Remy, and Heather if she wants to come, and should be a good time. If we all get back into doing it. Sure did miss it after 14 years. So, only wrecked twice, it's not too bad. And I landed a 180 and a 360, so I'm doing all right. Definitely not gonna push it like I used to though. I'd be hospital bound at 36, opposed to 22. Yeah, I don't land as good as I used to. There ain't no gracefulness in it. Man, it's fun. Get outdoors and have fun. That's what life's all about. I'm taking a break. Riley's still going strong. We'll try to get good footage of him coming down this way. So. snowboarding was a blast. Super glad I went. Old injuries are definitely catching up to me though. Oh, I'm hurting and I'm super tired, but my son was stoked. He had a blast skiing. He was up and down that mountain just like when I was a kid. I'm so grateful and so thankful that he loves this sport. So hopefully I can hold myself together long enough to keep up with him and keep going and get my other son into it, my daughters. But this trip isn't over yet. We got some camping to do. We're gonna be going into some higher country, doing some hot take camping, trying to go find an old lost cabin. So hopefully it's a good time, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this video. Thank you for watching. This view though, this view is gorgeous. So I'm in the Bighorn mountain range right now, and we have a lot of stuff planned here this summer where we're gonna be coming up here into the Bighorns to be doing a lot of camping, a lot of backpacking, a lot of ATV and UTV and all over this country. So I hope you all look forward to that. Man, it's gonna be a good time, but that is one nice view. Man, it's gorgeous. So today I got my buddy Marshall. We just went snowboarding, and today we're gonna go out and do some winter camping. We're here in the Shoshone National Forest. We actually have about 10 more miles to make it back to where we're trying to get to, so we're gonna try to build a shelter, stay warm, and just survive the night. All we have time for is one night, so we'll go see what we can do. Got anything, Marshall?
No, I'm excited to go get it done, see if I can last one night, not complain too much. So it'll be exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and we might run into some bears still. It's been very warm here, staying in the 50s. So we're kind of excited to see if we can find some bear tracks or find some grizzlies that are still out roaming around. And we're gonna go try to find a cabin back in there. That's pretty cool. So I hope y'all enjoy. There's been quite a few wolves spotted out here lately, so I'm gonna say those are wolf tracks. That's pretty neat. Maybe we'll run into one and we can we'll get to see one out here. That'd be pretty neat. We're to the river. So this is our first obstacle to see if we can get across with the side-by-side to make it back into where we're going. We might have to take the river up like they did a ways and find a spot narrow enough we could skim across real quick. We go for it and hope we don't fall through. I think we can skim through right there, Marshall, and get around all of that.
Yeah.
Come around them trees. All right, let's keep pushing forth. So here's more than wolf tracks. We're probably a good mile back from when we originally saw them, so they're verified wolf tracks at this point. He is definitely heading away from us, but there's always a good chance of running back into, running into one back in here. So
Here
Get
and
on
then
the
it
river.
pops back up on the road.
unfortunately, I think we're probably going to drift out before we get even anywhere remotely close to where we were trying to go. Not having tracks on this anyway, so I think we might have to hit plan B and head back a little ways, and we'll just set up camp there and do some exploring and do our surviving there. Back in here, the road gets so narrow. If we get stuck in the wrong spot, there's no place to turn around. You're just stuck. So you don't want to turn a video into a real survival situation, that's for sure. All right, so it's a different spot. We have decided what we're gonna do. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna build our shelter kind of wrapping around this way. We'll use the existing fire ring here for our warmth. Luckily there's plenty of wood, so that'll save us on time on cutting firewood. And we'll just make this our camp for the night. It's a pretty view. I think this is gonna be a good place to camp, and we'll be pretty sheltered from the wind with the hill all the existing trees, and once we build our shelter there, we should be pretty good. Should stay warm, be a lot warmer than a tent is gonna be. So we're gonna get started. We did bring other things just in case we were gonna decide to tent camp. We do have a like a Mr. Buddy heater, but we're gonna not use that. We do have a tent here, but we're not gonna use that either. As I just stated, we're gonna build our shelter and do it that way. My side-by-side's pretty much always geared out here, so got an extra saw, silky saw. Now I just leave this one in here at all times. So Marshall has his
I wouldn't go anywhere without my camp knife.
my pack. It's pretty much the one I take everywhere, as long as we're not trying to do backpacking trips for multiple days. And I always carry my silky saw. Got a hatchet here from Holt & Brook. This is the knife I'd normally carry on my belt. And a big flashlight. And a small flashlight just for whatever we need. Inside I don't really have a whole lot. Got like a neck shroud, a beanie, some snacks, and just some like a warm vest and stuff like that. So try to make it from tree to tree. Lay our boughs across the back. We'll have our fire here directly in front of us, and then we'll just bow the back. And may not be the best, probably not going to put as much time into our shelter as we should, but we should survive the night, and that's really all we're trying to do. So, and to note, I've never actually came out here, built a shelter in the mountains, and tried to do this. I've done it in the South when I was a kid, but when I was 12, 14, 16 years old, I'd just sleep on the ground in the cold. It didn't bug me. At 36, it's not as fun to do. So
Just out of curiosity.
So what we're using is baling twine. Marshall has a bunch of it left over from something, and instead of wasting our paracord or what, baling twine works just as good, and it's fairly cheap, and a lot of times you can just find it laying around where no one's using it no more, and it's free. So I don't know if it's as strong as paracord, but I've used baling twine for a lot just throughout my life, and it always seems to never let me down. So just get a little measurement here. We're gonna take this one with the Y, just as like a support brace there in the center. Looks like we got a decent frame coming along there. It's time to get some water. Well, I think we got our shelter pretty good for just one night. I don't think we need to get too carried away with it. There's not much chance for snow tonight, so I mean, we are high country, never know what's going to happen, but I think that'll keep us plenty warm. We got a couple insulated mats we're going to throw down, and that should help us stay out of the wind. This whole area is pretty well blocked, so we should be good. So I think we're going to move on. I'm going to go get a snack though. I'm hungry. What about you, Marshall?
I'm pretty hungry too.
Yeah, so we're going to go eat real quick. So one thing I do want to do to my shelter, our shelter here, is I got this side and we got a pretty good slope. Somebody at some point in time brought a bunch of these cedar privacy fence planks out here, so I'm gonna take some of this firewood and some of them and just try to level this out. Should help get me off the ground too a little bit more. leave, don't want to haul back. Probably just brought it as firewood at some point in time, and then they didn't haul it out. So we're going to utilize it as a blessing for getting off the ground. We do have those insulated air mats, but these give me a little bit more. Now I could put pine boughs under it too, and I might later. Always maybe.
It doesn't matter as long as it holds my fucking pad.
Yeah. Further you can get off the ground, inch or two's, I mean, good, but the further you can get off, the warmer you're going to be. So I think we're going to go back up to where we couldn't make it and go as far as we can, and then throw on some snowshoes and just go up from there. Some other guys on side-by-sides come by and plowed their way through, so we figured we'd just see how far we could make it. We made it here, so time to winch out, I suppose, and we'll keep on going. We made it. Keep on going. Hopefully we can make it all the way back there to where we planned on to begin with. I'm gonna walk down here and see. I don't really want to beat up my equipment too bad. Well, made it as far as we could make it for now, or where we decided to stop. We're gonna go do some snowshoeing. Keep on going. That's cool. It's all part of the old mine that was back in here. Which is where we were trying to make it to, and snow drifts just too much. So now I made a little ways in here. That's as far as the other group made it. Snow's getting deep, and these drifts are getting worse. That's fun. Just didn't really want to spend too much time hiking up, so we still got some things down lower we want to do. So we made it back to camp. We're gonna go ahead and we're both hungry. It's only like 3:30, but we're gonna go ahead and make dinner, get some food in our bellies, and then just kind of see what the day brings. So we'll go ahead and get a fire started too. Wind's picking up. That's nice. It's the view from our camp. This is just a little fire starter that I make. It's just cotton ball with Vaseline, and then I just dip it in beeswax, so you can drop it in the snow, get it all wet, and it's still gonna light up first try. I shouldn't say first try, but just kind of break it up, get these fibers real loose here. Just like such. These are just some, they're off a juniper little cedar tree. They're like jet fuel. They're gonna burn real easy. Then Marshall made some pine flakes there. Combination of all this, fire should be real easy to get going. Always make sure that you have your steps together. We don't really have to gather firewood due to the fact that we have a pile of it here at camp we chose.
Set it down. I'm just gonna kind of hold.
So I do make these two Note that I will buy different little strikers for them next time, because the ones I got really kind of suck and they're really short. So knife works way better. With the wind switching directions, we'll let this burn down so we can cook on it, get it going, more established. We're gonna build us a little heat wall in here, and then just gonna block it off, make it a little warmer, because it's probably like 33, 35 right now.
Yeah.
But it's gonna get a lot colder.
Heat over here, you can feel it.
Probably
Once this ground warms up around here too.
before we go to bed though. See, accidents happen. Went to stick my hand in my pocket and ripped my nail back there somehow. Pretty good ways, so I'm trying to get that cleaned up, get it doctored up. I don't need any infections out here. All right, we're gonna here cook some dinner. I really like these. These are Ben's Originals Ready Rice. Cook them in about 15 minutes. Just a little bit of water, about a quarter cup. And we got some moose tenderloin here, courtesy of Marshall's family. So we should be eating pretty good. We'll go ahead and start cooking all this up. So I did mess up. We only got jasmine, like plain jasmine rice, and then Spanish style. I meant to grab 2 Spanish styles, but that's all right. Then you just put about a half cup of water. I found that a cup of water worked a lot better last time, so we're gonna do that.
See what sizes it's cut up in. It's actually not in too bad sizes right here. Going pretty bare minimum on the seasonings. We're gonna do a little bit of Lowry's seasoned salt on these. Long cook there.
Well, the wind is definitely picking up. We did pretty good at getting our shelter kind of windproof, minus it's swirling coming from the I guess that'd be the westward side over there, so I guess we'll see if we stay warm or if we freeze. I got a 0-degree sleeping bag. What do you got, Marshall?
It's supposed to be negative 30.
He's got negative 30, so he's probably be fine. Marshall's claiming that it's done. We'll give it a try. That's good. Protein, exactly what I need. And some carbs, so we'll get some plates set up. We're gonna eat. All right, got some Ben's Ready Rice, some moose tenderloin here, and we're gonna go ahead and eat up. This is really good. I'm stuffed, so I'm gonna finish up eating. We gotta get cleaned up. We're gonna actually go hang our food away from camp, a couple 100 yards, just because it's been so warm and bears. I know everyone's gonna say, well, you shouldn't eat in your camp, but I mean, it is middle of January, so 50-50 chance at this point.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Moose droppings. Just relaxing. These what are you whittling over there, Marshall?
I'll be making an eagle.
He's making an eagle. Yeah, we're just gonna chill out here for a little bit, relax, and make some tea here shortly. Enjoy that as it starts getting colder. The watch says, we hung it in the tree, it says it's 40 degrees, so we kind of lucked out on weather today. It hasn't really been cold at all. It'll probably get cold as night comes on, but shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad at all. The wind is absolutely howling right now. And down here in our camp, we're doing pretty good. You know, it's beautiful all day. And of course the wind's gonna pick up at night as it gets colder. Typical Wyoming for you. If the wind's not blowing, there's something wrong. Finally get some tea. I'm gonna take the rest of this hot water, pour it in this bottle, and throw it in my sleeping bag. If you're gonna do this, make sure it does not leak. Or you're gonna go from warm to wet and cold really quickly. No, that's good. Well, we pretty much got everything wrapped up for the evening. Our shelter seems to be holding up. The wind's getting pretty gnarly out there. It's definitely blocking the wind. And our shelter's staying pretty warm with the fire, so I think we're gonna survive the night all right. As long as that wind doesn't blow anything down on us. Note that we did recently look, and we do have a couple dead trees right behind us and one kind of leaning. They are leaning away, but probably should have thought about that. But I think I'm just gonna get cozied up here, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning. I think we slept decent. I slept decent. That wind was pretty brutal most of the night till about 2 a.m. And then it got a little bit more further and few and in between, big old gusts, and now it's pretty calm. So I didn't get super cold. I don't know exactly what temperature is, probably 30-ish, maybe a little bit below 30, not too bad. But as far as comfy, I mean, I was comfortable all night, minus the wind waking me up every 10 minutes. We stayed fairly warm. The fire did pretty good, except for the smoke with the wind swirling in here. Wasn't very good. I think Marshall got sick.
Yeah, the smoke ended up making me feel a little bit nauseous after a couple hours. But for the most part, I was comfortable and I was warm. I was just, the smoke was giving me a headache, and then that headache turned into nausea. We're better now.
Yeah, so we survived, ate good, had a good time yesterday. So I think we're gonna sit here by this fire for a little bit, and then daylight starts coming, we'll probably work on getting cleaned up, have some coffee, and I think we got to get back fairly early today. Got some other things to go do. So we'll grab our food bag here this morning, get our coffee out. Camoed my Yeti here, warming it up. Looks pretty cool, gives it some character, you know. To come out here and know that I can find peace in what I do is an amazing thing in a world that is just full of conflict and chaos in a lot of ways. And to know that I can come out here and cut branches in such a ways that it doesn't hurt the trees, build habitats for smaller creatures as we clean up from the mess that we made on the earth. The peace that I find in doing this stuff is amazing. The way that I am able to do this is awesome. to put the earth back to as if like we were never even there is the way that we should all live when we are out doing these things. We should leave it better than we found it. And we should damn sure start taking care of it a lot better than we are. Now that's a view. It's absolutely gorgeous. Probably pretty hard to see on the camera, but views like that'll make you feel small. Yeah. All right, so we went around and looked for some animals, some wildlife. We haven't seen anything today. No deer, elk, moose, bears, nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. We're about back to the truck. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next time. Thank you for watching.